Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Ore. I'm your host JC. So I was going to continue down this pit and get some more gravels, but I think what I want to do is I want to do a little exploration and prospecting. And we're not going to do it with the pickaxe. We're going to purchase a little bit of equipment and then we're going to drill. So we're going to purchase this B100 here. So we're at that, and then we're going to go over to these attachments and we're going to pick this drill. And then we're going to 7, put that there, and 8, put that like there. Hopefully we can get right up to it as it drops, because if not, it can be a pain in the ass to connect. Well, okay, so we'll just get over here. We'll I gotta change the settings. Controls for Excavator. I want, let's see, maybe it's up higher. Okay, so to curl out, open bucket. I had this set before where it worked just fine. I want to just do, okay, so that's swivel. I can swivel, that's fine. Boom up, I want this and the wheel. And then boom down, this and the wheel. Arm out, we're going to go right click and the wheel. I don't want that one though, I want just movement. Well, I want to do move, there we go. And then arm in, we're going to go this and to the left. And then curl the bucket out is going to be right click, and excavator bucket open. We'll go left click, and then right and left. I think that'll work. Save. Alright, let's see. Now, if we do this, okay, that's boom up, boom down. That's boom out, boom in. That's the tool, okay. Alright, so if I want it to go down, like so, there should be like an attachment thing here somewhere. There we go. Q. Attach your menu. Click. Alright, so we got that attached now. We need to boom up and then turn the attachment down like this. Need to change views though. Follow, there we go. Nope, that's focused. I need follow cam. Free follow cam. It's not following though. Can we get out of the attacher menu? Hydrostatic. Alright, so now that I got the camera working the way I want it to, let's cruise over here down the valley a little bit. I already know this is iron over here, but we could drill it just so I can show you how it works. I'm gonna have to have this open for a minute. Let's see. How do I drill? I want to say I have to lock the parking brake, and then have to hit something else. I don't remember what it is though. F and V maybe? What's F and V? Low and high. Is that my speed? No. Yeah, that's the speed. Okay. So let's leave it in high value. And then there should be, if we focus, focus, focus. I want the drill head. There we go. It's been a while since I've done this, so I gotta kind of remember how to do it. So what you should do is you should come over here like this, tilt it the way you want, drop it down, and then lock the parking brake. That's just the beacon. Alright, let's see. There's nothing for drilling. So, can we like get out of this menu? How do I get out of this menu? Okay, so I have to look past this thing because for some reason it's not letting me, Oh, I know how to do. Q? There we go. Alright, now we can look for drilling. Excavator, so just be pressed down? There we go. But there should be a view of the drill head too. There it is. So we got iron ore that goes down. It's from 11, 138. Three, 4, 5. So it's like 550 feet deep. So after you get that, you can pick this up. And I need to change, now that I have the right one, there we go. So this one here is, like I said, 550 feet deep. We look for dark spots and just drill them out and see what we have. We might come across a giant coal reserve, or come across, I don't know, maybe a copper reserve, I don't know. But this is a good way to test how deep stuff is too. Like there's another one coming up right here in front of me. It's a small one, but we can test that. It's probably going to be copper or iron now. And we got a big one up there on the hill if you look right above the cab. It is a little slow moving around, but it's kind of fun to do. Once you get your key bindings set the way you want them, because I mean that's huge. It really is a game changer having your key settings proper. Alright, so that one's... And you can also, if you go into the side of a hill, you can drill this way too. It does drill. Alright, so put this down. Can we even see it? Yeah, we can't see it there. Okay. So right now it says dirt, 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 and then iron ore at 10,695 down to 10,185. So another 400, 500 deep iron vein. But obviously it's a kind of a small one, so. And I don't see any pay dirt. What we should do is we should get one on the side of a hill over here that we can just like drill into to see how deep it is back the other way. But I want to go down this valley a little bit. Finding a lot of iron. Like normally you find a lot of coal and very little iron. I think I might have dug on this one towards the top. Can't tell from here, so let's just go ahead and put her down. click down to drill. It automatically puts the parking brake on for me. And this is a coal vein. And it's a deep coal vein. Like we're down 10,074 all the way up to .618, 10,618. So over like 550 feet deep coal vein. That's a lot. So we can get this picked up now. And you can drive out here like this if you want. Oh, wrong button. Drive out here like this if you want until you see something you want to drill, and then bring the drill down. It doesn't have to be straight up and down as you drive. But I see how that one goes into the hill. I wonder if how far it goes through the hill. Kind of trying to look down the valley as I move over to this one to see what it is. This valley goes a long way. There's a little nice hill over there to dig into also. That one goes up quite a ways. So this one we're going to be drilling a little different. We're going to have this one like at an angle like this, so that we can see kind of how far it goes down if we can. I want the arm to... Why is the arm not... Oh, no. I want it to go up or down. It's only letting me move this part. Why is it not letting me move that part? I mean, I can go down and up, that's fine, but... well, we'll try it this way. So something like that. Tilt this as back as far as I can go. And then bring it down here like this. And it should just drill into the ground that way. It'll set the parking brake for me. And it says dirt, 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 dirt. I can't tell. Hold on a second. Still saying dirt. So there's iron ore back there. 11,152. Yeah, see, it didn't go very deep, so it's iron in this deposit. And if we go straight down, you'll see. You don't even have to take it to the ground too, you can just do it like this. Iron ore right away. So it doesn't go back very far though. Doesn't look like. These machines are kind of loud. Lots of trees over here to cut down if you wanted to cut trees. There's a real dark spot over there right above the sign for the depth. Alright, let's lower this down. Drill away. This is another coal deposit. It's probably another 500, yeah. 5307. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, About 540, 530. Alright, so pick this thing up. Wrong way, come on. What are you doing? Why are you not working with me here? There we go. Alright, let's go over here and see what this big one is over here, because it's right in the middle of the hill, which is kind of nice. And then we'll finish going down to the bottom of the valley here. I should be able to work my way up over here to this corner. I mean, the excavator will probably just run trees over and knock them down, delete them. Let's try it, see if I can knock this one down, if it stops me. Yep, just knock it down. So like this one's kind of nice because, like I said, it goes into the hill. I'm just wondering how deep it goes though. Because as nice as it is to dig down, it's better to dig like in towards something. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Iron ore right away. I do wonder though if it will go all the way through the other side. We make like a little tunnel going through here instead of just digging down. But I think it's gonna be a lot of pay dirt behind this, and not much iron. The iron's going down. Like if we come up here a little ways, try to get above this and see if it's still iron above it. I don't think it's gonna be. Like, let's go right here. We'll start going down. It's dirt, 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 dirt. Like there's no pay dirt? Really? There it is. Pay dirt's like way down. Towards the bottom. There's not. Oh, there's a ton of dirt on top of it. Alright, so as soon as we get this up, we'll turn and go back down towards the bottom of the valley, see what's down there. So this is more like an exploration kind of thing today. I just wanted to look around a little bit. We've been doing a lot of digging lately. Downhill, we got a whopping 5 miles an hour. If you guys don't like these types of videos where we go out exploring with something like this, let me know, and I'll try to do this to a minimum. I know most people come here for the digging and the plant building. I would like to build like a really nice plant somewhere that's all encased indoors and as compact as possible. And I know that you can make a fully operational compact wash plant with 4 hoppers, so it's a nice dropping spot in 9 by 15 square, I think it is. I'd have to look up the thing on it again. I saw it on a Steam chat thing somewhere. Like those little ones right there, those really aren't even worth going after unless you want to just check to see if they're gold, which we might do. Okay, let's just jump out and check this one real quick, because it's awful small. So we got dirt and then coal. Lots and lots of trees, though. I'm gonna guess that all these little small ones right here are all coal, since there's been really big iron veins and kind of small coal veins. I know there's some down here somewhere that I went through and did with a pickaxe when we were first checking things out, But I think it might be on the other side of that hill. I mean, we don't have to go all the way down to see how deep they are. We just like stop right here, lower it down, see what we run into. Must be, I'm on the edge of it. Okay. Didn't go close enough. My bad. I missed it. As soon as we get it up out of the air, we can start moving again. And put it right down. And this is coal. There's another one right up there, right above the swing arm. But this is quite the little valley here. I mean, we could just get a lot of material going through here. We got hills on both sides we could dig out. And then, obviously, if I drop it right here, I'm sure there's going to be pay dirt here. Let's see, tilt this, drop it just a little bit. There we go, about there. So we got dirt, and then there's not a bunch of pay dirt. It's way down deep. That's crazy. Very little pay dirt. It's super deep. Which is weird because we're in pay dirt up on the hill over there. Like normally you get like, I don't know, a few feet down and you run into pay dirt. And yes, this is probably like a slow way to do it, but I mean, it's something new and different. I could use a pickaxe and dig down a few feet to see what they are, but then I'm just running around. There's like a little plateau up here on the well, it'll be on our left, it's on our right now. If there's anything up on there. But this, as you see, this valley just keeps going down here, and then it connects kind of with the other valley over there. There's a big dark spot coming up too. We can drill and see what that is. Like I said, as you can see, we haven't gone that far from our base camp. Like this is our camp right here. So we haven't really gone that far, and it's been like 25 minutes already almost. So if we get right on the edge of this right here, like right there, and drill, let's see if it says gold in it all. Nope, that's a coal vein, so it won't say gold. I should do that on a iron vein. I think at some point maybe we should try and knock down one of these hills, like start at the top and just work our way down. Like use a dozer to create a road going up and around and around and around, and then start taking the top off and bringing it down with dump trucks. Or have some sort of conveyor at each level that will move the material down. And this is one of those things that if you wanted, you could like take the machinery with you and put it down somewhere when you get there. It doesn't have to be per se brought with you. But like right over here on the left, see that dark spot there? How it goes into the hill? Obviously it's going to go down too, but you could set up a platform right out here somehow and work your way in and start taking that out. Let's see, we're going to go over here to the left though. I do want to drill into that, because if it is iron, I'm going to hit the edge of it and see if it'll actually show gold on here. Alright, so let's go about here. We'll know right away if it's coal or iron. It's coal. Which tells me up there further is the iron and down here is the coal. Very interesting. I can't see when we do that. What is that over there? Oh, it's just a shadow. This is how machinery gets left in the woods, though. It gets way out here and then gets left because they can't get it back. Run out of fuel. Oh, look at this one. That one goes way up there. We're definitely going to check this one. This is a pretty big deposit here of whatever it is. Alright, so let's just go right there and start digging. It's probably going to be coal. Yeah, it's coal. I mean, why wouldn't it be coal? Coal should be more prominent than iron, right? I'm going to knock that tree down. There we go. I was kind of hoping to like come into some spot that was like a big open valley like we had back there, but I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Obviously these are just shadow dark spots. They're not. This might be pay dirt though. This is looking pretty light. Let's drop this thing down and see if it's pay dirt in here and how deep. 100, 200, 300, 400. Yeah, it's like 450 feet deep to the pay dirt, and then it's only 80 feet of pay dirt. No, maybe a little more than that. 130 feet of pay dirt. That's not very good. That's a lot of dirt to pull off the top. It's probably why we dig into the side of the hills, because there's more pay dirt higher up in that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick this thing up. Interesting. Why is it doing that? Because I'm only using the one. Okay, so it doesn't come back out? What the heck? Why are my buttons not working? It should be right click and to the right. Okay. I have one on left click and one on right click. No, they're both right click. But this, okay, these are both on right click, that's why. That makes more sense now. Okay. So let's flip this back down, bring this back out like this. I'll have to change those settings if I use this again. But yeah, like I said, you can just come up to even these big trees like this right here. You can't use it with the arm, but the tracks will take care of it. Oh, I guess the big trees you can't take care of with the tracks. Nice. So just the small ones. But yeah, so all these little valleys converge down here. Now we're going back uphill, which I didn't really want to do. I wanted to keep going downhill. So let's go over here and look. There's a big drop off right here, though. You do have to be careful of that. Not a big one, but big for this machine. And then even a bigger one over there. I'm also going to check the oil production and cement production here when we get back to main base camp. Or main base factory. Let's say... It's got a weird shape, so I'm going to say iron. Nope, it's gold. So far, everything down this way has been coal. I don't know why I should think differently. Alright, let's see what's over this hill, if anything. It's a big open valley. We might be moving camps. Or plants, I guess. But that's what I was originally looking for. Was like a big wide open valley to work out of. And we got kind of a small one, but it'll work. It just limits us to what we can do. I wonder if you can drill while it's auto-saving. Okay, so it's a little bit of a valley. I mean, got the spot stuff on the hill we can get to. I see one dark spot over here I'm going to go look at real quick. And then I'm probably going to recall back to the camp. The snowy peaks and rocks. I wonder if you'd have just solid rock up there, if that'd be dirt too up there. I mean, I'm not going to go find out right now, but... Alright, so this is kind of a weird shape, kind of long too. But being that we're down here, I'm going to go with coal. And it is coal. Alright. So yeah, like this little valley right here would be kind of cool to work out of. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff to dig. So we're going to drive this thing. We're going to get out of it real quick. And we are going to go over here. Do a little jump down that way. We're going to check on oil production over here and check on gravel production. So the oil, as I stated before, is a really good money maker if you just let it run. Okay? Well, we only got 2 coming in because we're using a slow one. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and each one sells for like $664. So that's like 3.6 million if we wanted to sell. And then if we come over here and check on the cement, because we don't have a whole lot of cement going right now. We have this one. We're up to 436, and we got like 1360 more we can make. And same thing on these, are going to be about the same. This one's 1600 more, 1700 more almost. This one's, 13. But once we get a bunch of it, we can put some water in here that we have from our water tank here. No, water tank's here. Which you see, it's stacking up pretty nicely. So we just come over here, we grab 1, 2, 3, put that there, move that to there. And then each one of these can have water in them now. And be ready to go to make, well, if we did that many, it would only take 4,000 of the water, but it would take 8,000 cement. Because each one takes, for one, it's 8 cement and 4 water. So we could technically start making concrete blocks right now, because we do have cement over here. We could go like this and go boom, and boom, and boom. And then we could also level these out so they're like the same amount. 449. And then we'd have to do this separately. You can't do it all at once, because if you do, it'll just take whatever's out of your inventory too. But if you take these and you go max load, right click, we have 56 concrete blocks being made. And then same thing here. You know, max load, right click, another 56 being made. And then right click. So we have 156 to go with the 20 we have left right now. So we just keep, you know, things moving along on that. We do have a little bit more gravel over here that we can run and grab, I think. No, we're out of gravel, so I'd have to process some. But there might be some blasted rock over here. I haven't moved everything from the last episode. And in just that little bit of time that we've been on, because I logged off right away. No, we're out of those. I need to get some more diamonds and stuff going too. And there are no blasted rocks here, so let's get these started. Get this stuff put in the other bin. And we'll have to do some more mining to be able to get the rock. Alright, so there's diamonds here. Okay, so 154 were made. We got diamonds here. Yep. How about rubies? Yeah, we got rubies being made over here. How about on this one? Yes. So just those two are empty. Alright, so let's take, and we have 4 that make rubies. Let's bump this up to that. We'll do a 999 this one. 900, nope. 999 on this one, which actually be 1,000 now. And then we'll have, yep. We still have enough to do pretty much the same thing again. We'll just do it again. And get all these queued up to start making these up for us. And then we want 921 somewhere. That can be close. It's fine. There we go. 929 on that one, and then we'll just do the rest on this one. So we have all that production being made. So we do have to cut down some more trees so we can make more wood blocks and stuff like that if we need them. And then do some more gravel mining so that we can make more concrete. Cement so we can make more concrete after the cement. Like I said, we could just go and sell that over there, the oil, and have 3.5 million there. We have plastics coming in. I think both these are doing plastics, yeah. But I kind of want to save that in case we need something particular. I'm not going to do any digging this episode. Like I said, I just want to do a little exploration. You know, there's a little bit of concrete, gold here that we can get. And I think it's gold. Yeah, it's gold. Gold and aluminum. So let's go ahead and sell the diamonds and pearls. Diamonds and rubies, sorry. 57,000 and 59,000. I'm just going to go ahead and sell these few gold ore and aluminum ore. Sell this dirt. Sell this one coal. We can keep that where it's at because we're going to need that. And I'm going to call this one a video. I hope you enjoyed something different. I just wanted to test it out. I'd seen somebody else do it before, and I wanted to kind of try it myself too. I personally think it's probably just faster to use a pickaxe and dig down a little bit, unless you're trying to figure out how deep it is. But most of the time, you're not going straight down. You're coming down at an angle, so you're gonna have to go through it and then come back around if you want to get more of it. If that makes any sense, or continue to move your setup back like this, like right here. If I wanted to go down and get more of the iron ore that's under this, I'd have to move this back like 4 squares so that it goes down 4 squares sooner to start cutting into that, because then we'd have all of this available to dig out, which is still a bunch of iron and gold. If that makes sense. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. It really helps out the channel. If you have any questions, comments, tips, tricks, anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get to them as quick as I can. And thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Have a good day.